This problem asks us to find the cube root of w, and I'm not sure if we'll need it or not, but that w is raised to the first power. Another way to write this without the radical would be w to the 1/3. So let's look at clue 1. Clue 1 says the fifth root of w is 64. The fifth root of w is 64. And we're trying to figure out what the cube root is. So let's use this rule. W to the 1/5 is 64. And remember, we're trying to find w to the 1/3. So what can I raise both sides to where I'll be left with a 1/3 power? So w to the 1/5, I need that 5 to cancel out and be left with a 1/3. So that would be, I need a 5 to cancel out and be left with a 1/3, so 5/3. But you got to do both sides, 64 to the 5/3. When you have a power to power, you multiply. So you see how the 5's cancel, and you're left with w to the 1/3 equals 64 to the 5/3. And then we're trying to figure out what w to the 1/3 is. Well, it's 64 to the 5/3. So I've got the answer. You don't have to go any further to simplify that. We know that works. So clue 1 works. And clue 2 is going to work for the very same reason. So I wouldn't even go through it. So your answer is going to be D. Each one works independently. I'm going to show you the math for clue 2, but I wouldn't do it on the GMAT. 15th root of w is 4. The 15th root of w is 4. So that's w to the 1/15 equal 4. And I want this to be w to the 1/3. So let's raise w to the 1/15 to the 15/3. You got to do both sides, 4 to the 15/3. And those 15's cancel, and you're left with w to the 1/3 equals 4 to the 5th. So the cube root of w is 4 to the 5th. Answer's D.